What are we doing, girl? Using the rope toy? Or are we kind of over the rope toy? Pick you out a toy. You want that one again? Didn't we do that yesterday? Or was that Molly? Was it both of you? Give me that. Oh! Get it, girl. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Get some violence in there. Oh, you're so violent. Oh my gosh. Ready, drop it? Good. Oh. Yes. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Look, man. I'm on this uh, kind of kick about how there's so much good stuff on social media. Right? Ready to drop it? Good. I think it might be intimidating to a lot of people. You don't have to be good. Good. That was my wrong. she did the spin over. Uh, you don't have to be good, man. For most dogs, you just have to do something, right? Do that. What do I got? Ah! Huh. So you don't have to be good at it. You don't have to be talented. You just have to do something with it. Like I went to Rosie, one of my puppies. His parents got an old dog that they found on the street. Ready? Drop it. Good. Sit. Good. Yes. Not far enough. Oh, that was a good shot. Uh, to try to get them to like each other. And the dog on the street, who knows if it's ever known any dogs, ever been friends with dogs. You know, the level of socialization it has. But Rosie is a puppy, so she's up there. Energy. He's about 2 years old. But I was talking about how I was talking to him about because they can't get the dog to come inside, and I did a lesson with him about doing recalls, right? And do the recall games inside, and go outside with the leash on, and make sure that he can't practice not coming. Oh, drop it. Good. Good. Yes. Right. And I was like, every time they practice not coming, they're gonna keep doing that, right? So if you call them 10 times, like, look, call them. If it's not that big of a deal, he's hanging out in the backyard. Leave the door. Just call him. Hey, come on, buddy. Leave the door open and he'll come when he's ready, right? So, anyways, we were talking about that on the way back, and he's like, yeah, I think we did pretty good on the homework. Probably not as good as we should. So I started talking about how everybody talks about their brand, and that's a big thing. It's like, well, if they're not doing the homework, then I'm not gonna keep going there because it's gonna mess up my brand. It's like, to me, you gotta change what you're doing to help them be better, right? And there's gonna be some people that they're never gonna get better. They don't care about it. There's a lot of stuff that I do, like all this little stuff. I don't care if it gets better. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of people are. And a lot of times you give people the information, right, of what to do. When it gets bad enough, they'll do it, right? As long do some, then they slack off, they know how to get back there, or maybe they'll call you back. Ideally, they'll like, oh yeah, that's what that dude was talking about, so this is what I need to do. That's the ideal. Right? My brain. I hate that. The brain should be helping people be better with their dogs. You know what I mean? Not what it looks like. Now, when you get into the competition people and all that, that's a different story. When you talk about pet stuff, ready to jump it? Well, to me anyway. Pet stuff, there's no brain. You know, how good the dog doesn't sit, stay, doesn't, who cares? Right? If the people are happy, they're going to tell them. What was the point I was trying to get to with that? Talking about homework. Firing the clients. I've heard people say that you fire clients. If they're not doing the work, you fire them because it's your brand. This business is about helping people, right? And so a lot of people have one way of doing things, and if people don't do it that way, then I'm just gonna get rid of it. If that's what you want, that's your business, right? For me, I want to have multiple ways of doing things, so that way, if the main way I want to do stuff, right, they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, right? And most of the time they won't say that, but you can tell they're not gonna do it, or they're not doing it. Then you can adjust what you're doing to help them do that. There's more than one way to do it. Oh yeah, one more run. Jump it. There we go. Good. Okay. Right. And maybe that's why I can't get over the hump and get better. Because I start working on stuff, like when I got tanked, I started really working and trying to do better. And I've had times where I was like, I really try to be, I actually try to get as good as those people, so I improve. Then they're still in my head, look man, most people aren't going to do this. If I can at least explain to people, I don't have to be good at it, I can explain to them how to get to that point, that's all that matters. And the other thing I thought about too is, I always thought I was pretty good at teaching people stuff, like when I was chefing and warehousing and all that stuff. But that was, I was always drunk and high, right? So I was kind of in a different reality. So maybe I really wasn't that good at it. I just thought I feel like I'm good at explaining stuff. Even if I can't do it, when I'm talking to somebody. Not so much with this thing. This thing right here is more just to get these dogs out. Get this girl on social media, into the ether. Maybe somebody will adopt her. This one and the other ones. What you getting into, girl? You're in the wrong pocket. It's the side pocket. Oh no, you had your nose in there. Here, what you want? You want the big black ball? I don't know, dude. Ready to go? Are we at 10 minutes? Pretty close, right? 9:30. What you want? One more. You want one little bit of this? Exercise. I'm big on exercise. Structure. I'm not too good on the discipline. I like being super disciplined about it, but I'm very good at being disciplined about we're getting intense exercise, we're getting some work, and we're getting our chill out exercise. talk for 20 minutes. Try to make it have a balance. And then if she gets somebody that wants to do more, good. Now, she's pretty good about it, right? As long as she gets some. Molly is much harder. She's got a pretty serious prey drive too. Molly's all about it. She's all about it. She's getting a little better at calming down, though. I think part of Molly's thing was she just learned to always be doing something. Always around dogs. Always around toys. Right? So always doing. Can you drop it? Yeah. Yeah. Right. So anyways, that's how I learned or developed. Right? Be over to the top to start. Intense exercise. Get them to a decent place. And then start working in that. Let's do less. Let's be more realistic to the person, as long as it's fulfilling for the dog, right? Anyways, I'll start talking in circles. Got a big old bag of poo-poo right there that I haven't thrown away yet. Aren't you guys glad to know that? We're out of here. Same stuff, different day. That's all it is. Rules, exercise, and relationship. Hey, what you doing, fool? We're done. It's time to start walking. I don't like that with you anymore. All right, that's enough. Look at that. Oh. That's enough. Nope. That's enough. That's enough. Nope. Right? That's a good girl. Then you can do, I don't do this, but it's one you can do. All done. Or you can do, a lot of people like to do this. All done. And then get them sniffing on the ground. It's a strategy. I don't like it too much, but it's fun.